Saw the witches fly high.
Welcome back to part 2 of my Halloween Decorate With Me series. This year, I'm turning my home into a cozy witch's cottage filled with lots of spooky little details. In this video, I'm transforming my dining room into a magical witchy dinner party room. I'll be setting up an enchanting tablescape, adding over 100 spooky bats to the walls, and just wait until you see the surprise piece of furniture I'm conjuring up that will totally transform the space. Hint, it's a grand addition that will make the room feel truly enchanted. So join me as I begin to bring the Witch's Cottage theme to life, one piece at a time, and make this space feel like a home any good witch would love to host her next gathering in.
My heart did beat the day that I saw you. Saw the witches fly high in the moonlit night sky.
I'm so excited to start transforming my home into a witch's cottage for Halloween. Today, we're going to focus on the dining room and creating a space that feels like a place where witches would gather for a spellbinding dinner party. The table is really the heart of this room, so I'm going to begin setting the mood by doing the tablescape. I want this room to feel inviting and cozy, but also have an air of mystery, like you've just stepped into a witch's dining room for a secret gathering. Every room in this house will have its own unique take on the witch's cottage theme. And for the dining room, I'm focusing on a place where witches would gather to share their stories, sing, dance, and enjoy a magical meal together. So for the tablescape, I'm using dark colors and a lot of natural elements like branches and moss. I'm going to use candles and some potion bottles and skulls to really bring that witchy vibe to life. I love that table runner, but I didn't like the dark against the dark table, so then I put the white creepy cloth underneath. But then that didn't look right either, so then I layered like a dark creepy cloth over it, and I really like the way that layered look came together. I picked these silver trays up at the Goodwill, and I'm using them as chargers. I have silver chargers, but this just looks more authentic for a witchy theme. You know, the real silver, and they're old, so they have that nice patina on them. I did wash them, but I didn't polish them because I wanted them to look rustic like that and old. I love these black and white striped, kind of psychedelic looking plates. These plates are perfect for Halloween. And if you're thinking of creating a witchy theme this year, don't be afraid to mix and match textures and colors. The more eclectic and layered, the better. It's all about making it feel like a witch's home that's been curated over centuries.
Every ghost feels so proud with a wink and a grin. Fun is about to begin. John, nobody day with spook chimes display. Feel the rhythm that it sway, Halloween's dance spirit play in the stars so bright on this bewitching night. Oh, we to make of song a quiet and street, men keep thing. Oh, waiting isn't waiting, thought maybe could ya be fit. String on broomsticks high, in goblin lullaby, in the shadows they creep with a wink to lead, bats and brooms in sight, in moon's silver light.
I found these cute little cauldrons at the Dollar Tree and they were 4 for $1. I thought that would be cute, adding the caramels and chocolate to the little cauldron. It's like a little after dinner treat, but also goes along with Halloween. I love these cups that I found at the Dollar Tree. They're plastic, they're not glass, but they're really beautiful. And they had the 2 different colors, the kind of black silvery tone and then the rainbow tone. So I got both of them and I'm just kind of alternating them. I got this gorgeous vase at Hobby Lobby, and those black eucalyptus stems are from Michael's. Okay, now comes the fun part when I can start adding all the little details.
Had some grooves in sight in the moon's silver light, so we could cry all night. Those feel so proud, bigger billionaire, both died inside. Saw the witches fly high in the moonlit night sky, cauldrons bubbling with brew, Halloween's round the corner, spirits whisper my name, magic's casting its frame. With a snap and sway, the witches dance and play under stars so bright on this bewitching night. Broomsticks swoop and glide, the moon.
My sister gave me that gorgeous crystal. It's layers upon layers upon layers. It's so beautiful. My sister gave me that too. My sister gives me tons of crystals and I love it because I love crystals and she's really into them too. And when I went to visit my family in New York last year, I came back with 25 crystals in my suitcases, and they weren't little ones either, they were big ones. So Cheryl, if you're watching, thank you so much for all my crystals. I love you, Sass. Oh, I love that skull. I actually got that at Walmart and I just think it's so beautiful with the little black moths on it. And I thought it would look really pretty under the cloche. There's another crystal for my sister. So I have the black one on one side and the white one on the other. Of course, you need some potion bottles on the table. So the cloche on the one end of the table was a little bit higher than this one. So I thought I would just use this candle to bring this one up and give it a little more height to balance the table out and make it a little more aesthetically pleasing.
With a winkly hats and grooves in sight in the moon's silver light. Join in the magic tune beneath that smiling moon. Swing jazz all the way for a bewitching display. As tipped to the crowd, every ghost feels so proud. With a wink and a grin, fun is about to begin. John knows starry day with spook chimes display, feel the rhythm that it sways.
Now I'm going to add some of these branches. I think that color, it looks witchy and Halloweeny to me, that kind of putrid green almost. I picked these stems up at Hobby Lobby.
Quiet and street men keep thing. Oh, waiting isn't waiting, thought my feast could ya big being fit. String on broomsticks high, in goblin lullaby, in the shadows that creep with a wink believe.
I wanted to extend the stems to the end of the runner, so I'm adding some more. And of course you have to have tall drippy candles at your witch's table. And I love these gorgeous black candles. I got those at Home Goods. And now I'm adding some moss in just to give it that spookier feel, kind of like, you know, this stuff has been sitting there for a while, so it's collecting moss. Also, the moss is really great at filling in those gaps. And I love all the different shades of green. These are the two different kinds of moss I used, and I got these from Hobby Lobby. Now I'm going to be hanging my floating candles. I love these floating candles so much. I actually want to get more of them. They're just so beautiful. And I'm going to hang some bats from this light as well, so it looks like there's bats flying over the table. I love these bride and groom skeleton paintings, and I thought they would look so beautiful over the table. You know what would look really, really great in this corner? A black baby grand piano. I am so excited to have a baby grand piano in our home. I can't believe it. Maybe about 6 months ago, I got this idea in my head that I wanted to get a black baby grand piano, but I didn't want to pay for one because people are always giving them away for free. And a few weeks ago, I actually went to look at one, but it was brown and it was like 20 miles away, so it would have cost a lot of money to have it, you know, brought over to my house. And I'm like, no, I'll just hold out and I'll wait for the black baby grand piano. And then a few days after that, one of my neighbors put on the neighborhood Facebook page that she was getting rid of a black baby grand piano. And literally, she lives 2 doors down from me. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, that is some witchy manifesting stuff right there. Because I just could not believe somebody that lived 2 doors down from me was giving away this gorgeous black baby grand piano. Oh, there's Roy. I'm getting Roy dressed. George likes Roy. Charlie wants to learn how to play the piano, and so do I. And just having it in the house is so much fun. And we have to get it tuned, and then we'll start doing lessons. But I just love it. Not to mention, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's just like a beautiful piece of furniture to add to any home. So look at George. He's staring at Roy. I wonder what he was thinking there. He's such a good boy. But yeah, I am beyond thrilled to have this baby grand piano in our home. Okay, so I have this lion painting, and I couldn't find anything else to go in that big space. So I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna dress up this lion with a little like feathery masquerade mask. So I just glued some feathers onto some construction paper and stuck it on, and I'm still looking for something a little witchier to put there, but it's good for now. And maybe this witch is a Leo like me, so maybe she would have a lion painting there. There's George chasing his tail. Cutie. So now I'm going to decorate the bar just by adding a couple of spooky little elements. I actually threw that skeleton there and I love the way it landed, kind of like it had too much to drink and passed out. So I just left it like that because I just love the position that it's in. I think it's so funny. I couldn't decide between the Witch's Brew shaker and the magic shaker, so I just got both of them. They were just at the Dollar Tree, so I'm like, you know what? They're both witchy, so I'm getting both of them. And that hand, the thing hand, I got that last year when we did the Addams Family, and I thought he would look cute sitting on the bar. So now I'm going to add the bats to give this space a sense of movement. I want to place the bats in a way that looks like they're bursting in through the window and into the room, almost like a witch has done a spell to conjure them up. So I've been decorating with bats for years. I made these construction paper bats like, I don't know, 10 years ago or more. And I've been using the same construction paper bats for years. And I only have maybe like 24 of them. But I would usually just do them on one wall, and they're all the same shape and they're pretty much all the same size. And I don't know why I didn't want to get these. These are great. Like, I love how they're even more 3D than the ones that I have, because the wings kind of go in these different positions, and I love how they're different sizes and different shapes. So I wish that I did these sooner, because I really love decorating with bats. I love how something as simple as paper bats can add so much drama to a room. So it took me quite a while to do all these bats, because I think I did like over 100 of them. So you'll see in a minute that it took me well into the sun going down to get all these bats put up, but it's so worth it. They're so inexpensive and they make such a big impact. So I highly recommend using bats in your decor as well. I just finished the bats, but it's nighttime. The bats took a long time, but they look so good. You can kind of see it. There's my tree all lit up. And, oh, Roy is bent over the piano. I'll have to fix him up. But it looks so good. I feel like this video does not do it justice at all, but it looks great. I even have some bats going up that way. I love it. But I'll take a video in the morning so that you can see it better. It looks so good. Okay, so we come into the dining room, and I love this. I love how this turned out. I took Roy's jacket off because you couldn't see his bones good enough. There he is. What are you playing for us, Roy? Put his hat on. And I really love the way this turned out. I'm so excited that we have a piano, but it was good timing because it looks really good for Halloween. And then I actually really like the way this turned out with the feather mask on my lion. I am gonna still keep my eye out for something to go there, something Halloween-y or witchy to go there, but I like that. I like the way that turned out. And then look at this with the bats. Can you believe this? I love it. I feel like this video won't do it justice, but this is just absolutely stunning looking with all these bats. I'm like, why didn't I use these bats sooner? I've been using my construction paper bats for like 10 years and I only had like maybe 24 of them or something like that. And they were all, you know, they were all pretty much the same shape. And I like these because they're different shapes and sizes, so they just add a little more interest. They make it look more real, I guess. And I have Joy over here sitting in the chair. Oops, Joy's hand keeps falling off. These skeletons are really beat up, but we don't want to get rid of them because they're like, we look forward to seeing them every year. And I just set her up there like that with these two chairs, and she's like, it's like she's hanging out listening to Roy play some tunes on the piano. And over here, this is how the bar turned out, and I love it. I just added some moss in here, and there. And here's the table. I absolutely adore it. I love it. I love how those skeleton paintings look over the table. I hung these bats, and we have the floating candles. They look so beautiful lit up at night. And then I did add some moss to the table as well, and some more of these dried florals. And I'm just in love with this. I love it. I can't wait to sit and eat here. I think, like, am I insane if I think I want to get some more bats and just go crazy and have them like going up there too. I did add some up there going into the room, but I feel like I want to do more over here and then maybe like coming up that way. But for now, I'm just so in love with this room. I just want to have a dinner party in this room. A witchy dinner party. I hope you enjoyed watching me transform the dining room into this witchy dinner party space. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the rest of my Halloween Decorate With Me series. In the next video, I'll be working on the kitchen to bring more of that witch's cottage vibe into the heart of the home. I have some really great items that will make it feel like an authentic witch's kitchen, and I can't wait to share that with you. I'd love to know, what's your favorite element from today's transformation? Is it the bats, the piano, the tablescape, or something else? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in part 3. Stay spooky, my witchy friends. Bye.
And the pretty sweet night had some grooms in sight. In the moon's silver light, so we could pry. All night goes feel so bright.